Hi, I'm Lynn Morgan, your slipper-shod pastor, with you again today out on the back porch. You know, over the years, I've had occasion to talk to people who've given up on church. Now, I don't mean people who have switched from church A to church B because they preferred the minister here or there, or because there was better programming for their kids here or there. I mean people who I've had occasion to talk to who have just given up on church entirely. And they didn't just drift away and become kind of inactive and a little chilly towards the church and then just stop coming. I mean people who made a conscious decision to say, that is not for me. I'm not going anymore. And when I've had occasion to talk to those folks, there is a common theme that comes up. And it's not, surprisingly, that the church is irrelevant and out of date, that the sermons are boring and that the worship is old-fashioned, or that there was nothing there for me to do, nothing that interested me. The common theme that I've heard from those who have given up entirely on church is that the church was mean, the church was judgmental, the church didn't practice forgiveness. When we think about what makes a spiritual church, we probably think, well, it's a loving church. It's a vital worshiping church. They sing with great enthusiasm. They pray fervently in church and out of church. That they hug each other and they greet each other and they call each other during the week and they keep an eye out on those who are older or sicker or in trouble. That they feed the poor. That they do the things that Jesus said they ought to do in society. And I would agree, those are all wonderful marks of a spiritual church. But none of them mean anything if we don't do the one essential thing that is the mark of a spiritual church. And that is to share the forgiveness we've received with those who need it. Because you know the church is full of sinners. But you knew that, right? Because here we're talking to each other, sinner to sinner. And we all make mistakes, and some of them, if they were known, would be shameful, and they could result in us being shunned, but not if we're part of a spiritual church. Paul says in Galatians chapter 6, "My friends, if anyone is detected in a transgression, you who have received the Spirit should restore such a one in a spirit of gentleness." God grant that our church always live in a spirit of gentleness, especially when we deal with fellow sinners who've been caught in a transgression.